Guys, what's up? Today I come to you with my weekly review of Princess Try Alternative. In this week's episode, episode 7, this is a joint training episode. So we have Saisei and Honen. And they're rivals. Okay, they're the first team that Honen have faced since the very beginning of the series. And it makes sense to see these two schools, trying to interact with each other somewhere along the lines as the series progress. And we got a joint training episode for both of these schools. Now we know that Saisei has is a very rich school, okay, and their stride club is also slash an idol group. But at the same time, they're rich, but you would have never thought they would have a stride club facility for themselves. Like they have every single equipment that's needed for them to prepare and train better so their team could be the strongest. That's why they're the strongest team in the high school region in Japan because they have a freaking facility dedicated, something that's belonged to them with all the latest equipment, and like they have chefs that serve them the right proportion for their meals after they're done training, and then they have a bat house, and then it was it's a huge place. So that's you have to that's why you see that they're so good, because they have this place to train at versus other schools that have to have other ways of training. So these two schools are practicing there, and you have to love their relationship because in other sports series, okay, since this is a sports anime, usually when you see rivals of the main school, the main team, usually they don't get along that well. Some characters don't like each other because of the personality clash. There's other characters from the opposite team that talk trash about our main team. The opposite team may have done something to one of the members on our main team. But with this team, it's like old friends just coming and just having fun with each other, while at the same time having friendly competition with each other. And that's what makes their relationship so fun to watch and to see as they grow. And this episode was to basically show you how these two teams can interact with each other and to build up on their relationship. Now, there was a point in the episode where Saisei is better than Honen. That is a fact, but who knows, by the end of the series that Honen finally beat Saisei. But there was a point where after everyone was done baiting, they were going to play a ping pong match, and whoever loses has to sing karaoke. Now Saisei beats Honen by 2-1, so that means that Riku and Takaru had to sing karaoke, which it was very funny because they were not on. They sing high pitch, and they it was a very funny moment. And there was also this part in the episode where they were at the beach and they got firecrackers to play with, and everyone's just having fun playing with the firecrackers, the fire sticks, or whatever you want to call it. And Takaru, he looked at Nana, okay, and then he visioned her as as her younger self. And then he looked at Riku and he envisioned him as his younger self. So that to me is saying that he knew them from when he was a child, but they don't remember him. And sometimes, when you're a young child and eventually as you grow up, you may forget things. That is the most obvious thing. Okay, and sometimes there other memories will be put in place for a memory that you cannot remember. That's how funny our minds work. When we think this happened, actually something else happened. So who knows what had happened to Sakurai and Riku, and that they can't remember Takaru from when they were younger, but only Takaru can remember both of them. So he has a relationship that goes past high school with these two, but who knows if they're going to explain that as the episodes go by till we're very close to the end, because we're very close to the ending. So I don't know if they're just putting this out there or they're gonna try to explain it. And also the thing is, seeing as this is only 12 episodes and the possibility of it getting a season 2 is very slim, because remember, as much as we love Madhouse, Madhouse is known for not producing season twos for a lot of series that possibly do deserve a season two. Now, if this was produced by another studio, the possibility of it getting a season two is actually very high. But I'm not bashing Madhouse, okay? It's not that, but we all know it doesn't produce a season two. So I would like to think this as it's promoting the ultimate game. If many people don't know, there is adapted this anime is adapted. It's based on the Ultimate game by the same name. Okay, by the same name. So if you are in Japan or you're able to understand Japanese and able to get the game, I suggest you do that so you can better understand the characters and how they interact inside the game as well. So I think this is a way of promoting the game itself as well. So like I said, this was a refreshing episode. We get to see the development of these two teams, how the relationers, Shizumu giving Sakurai tips on how to become a better relationer. And I just love the interactions between those two, and everyone else on the team is just a friendly rivalry teams and just friendly competition between these two. And now they're going to prepare for the end of summer tournament, which I know we're definitely going to see those two race. And who knows if Saisei will be able to finally be defeated by Honan High School. Who knows? So do tell me your thoughts and your opinions on this week's episode of Prince of Stride Alternative, episode 7, in the comment section below. You can also check me out on Twitter and Tumblr. The Facebook page is in the description box, so you could click on that link. And I'm Kimmy Chan of Anime Legends Podcast, and I will see you guys later. Bye.